Okay, down below us on the right, there's a train coming towards us at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Going under the right wing right now.
Well, I see cars, I think. I don't see a train.
I'll circle the train here. And then there was another train coming the other way. He was going our direction.
Well, keep it inside.
Yeah, they're going past each other. They're on opposite tracks, so going by each other. That is so cool. Because we never, you know, trains were a possibility in FSX, but I never saw them. Because there's an actual train simulator that actually runs on top of SSX. You can drive trains.
I did not know that.
Yeah, but I've never seen them in a dang flight sim. There goes two of them past each other. That's just cool.
I will have to watch your video because I do not see it.
Yeah, I think our data is different. Alright, let me get back to my now Tango uniform, so I'll just have to turn towards the GPS and find the highway again. I just get thrilled seeing trains, you know.
Indeed.
I saw several when I was learning to fly, and it just, you know, that old World War II movie, you know, wish I was in a Mustang diving down on German trains. It's like,
well,
oh, you gotta buzz that train.
They needed it, so it's all right. So when you're in one of these airplanes in the summertime, I'm assuming it's pretty hot.
Very hot.
So I see you've got these little air vents.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably not enough.
No, usually we pop the window. The windows, we just hit them in there, they would open up like the A2A one does.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So airplanes don't have air conditioning.
Actually, this made me Moberly here, I'm sorry. I'd have to look and see where Moberly is compared to the airport. No, small planes do not have air conditioning.
But if you climbed up higher, it would get cooler.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I'd be doing that.
Yeah.
Is that what numbers I need?
Well, when you're training with visual flight rules, you know,
sure.
we were usually around 5,000, 5,500, somewhere in there. We stayed right in around there, 3,500 to 5,500 range. Following that train, that just thrills the shit out of me.
Yeah, very good.
I like that cop car in my other video. My other co-workers, I showed a few of them of that, and they were like, "That's awesome." I was like, "Yeah, that's what I thought." Who puts that in the flight sim? Yeah, I've decided to follow this train because it's going where we're going.
Go right ahead. I'm enjoying the ride.
Now the highway is right next to the train, so the cars are going by it.
I've got to figure out how to get some video of this.
Well, I'll be moving this from Twitch to YouTube, so
Copy.
I found a channel that does, because I gotta have my music.
Sure.
Even when I was a student pilot, once my instructor was gone, and I brought my little Sony Walkman.
There you go.
The old cassette one.
Cassette.
You listen to Def Leppard, Scorpions, flying across country.
There you go.
There's two trains going the same direction. Just leaving that one, and up ahead there's another one right there.
Now where at?
Busy.
Where at?
Going right into town right now.
I mean,
by 1100.
11 o'clock?
11 o'clock, yeah, sorry.
I just don't see.
Well, that's what I said, it may not put it in there for you.
Yeah.
Yours may have trains, but they may be in a different location.
Yeah, all I see are what appear to be highways. So I'll watch your video and get a sense of it.
This should be, if I'm reading this right, It's right. This should be Moberly, actually. Because,
well, it kind of looks like an MBY, isn't it? Moberly?
yeah, and it looks like on here, on Sky Vector, it looks like Moberly is to the south of
Macon.
the airport. So we should have Moberly Airport. Yeah, well, it's on GPS. We're going to fly over it.
Does X-plane model damage if you land poorly? Will you break the airplane?
I don't know because like I said, remember we both had a flap come off. Remember you control the plane very well, and I told you to look out there, and you looked and it was gone.
Oh crap, flap's gone.
Yep. Because I had the same thing happen to me on another flight, and I was like, I can't hardly control this thing. I'm putting in so much rudder and so much yoke, and I looked out there and I was like, oh, my flap's gone.
Well, that'll do it.
That'll do it. I overspeed. Yep. So I'm sure there's other damage model, and see like the F4 that's in here. You can arm it. You can put weapons on. I haven't done that yet.
Wow.
But yeah, you can arm it. So there's the airport right there in front of us. Looks like it got no love. Got no love either. It looks like it had bare minimums, no buildings or anything. One taxiway off the side. Yeah. So I got the blues going on right now. But it's that license-free music, so they won't shut off my sound on Twitch or YouTube. Yeah, this scenery right here almost looks photoreal. It's really good.
So that's Moberly Airport?
Yep. Moberly Airport, we're crossing kind of over right now.
I see it out the left window.
And we're getting right hit Macon Memorial coming up. Then we'll be turning out. We can land at Macon if you want. That is where we're going for a halfway point. Or we can go to Cameron.
No, Cameron is halfway.
Right, but we originally going to Macon, but we didn't know it had an airport.
That's fine. Let's keep going.
We can go to Cameron, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm enjoying the ride.
I'm having a blast.
Indeed.
I got good blues going, I got good scenery, I got trains. I just need 50 cows. The only problem about watching one of my videos on Twitch is my head is like constantly going.
Oh, okay.
And so you might have to jump around to enjoy the video. Now, like when the train was there, I kind of held still for a while, but I'm not even as good a habit as I should be. But when you're flying, it's, scan.
Yep.
For other aircraft, six-pack, scan.
You're just constantly looking around.
Yep, other aircraft.
That's what I've been doing.
Engine instruments, scan. Yeah, it's just a constant, yeah. And I'm not even doing that much, because like I said, I'm flying IFR, the old I follow roads, as you called it.
Indeed.
Just going to be kind of keeping my engine instruments in corner of my eye, so. But I did notice that when I was trying to show my videos to people, it's like, I have to see if it's got a record function, like Flight Sim, where I can record it, play it back, film it from like the outside and things like that.
Sure. What is the instrument that's to the right of the fuel gauge?
Right of the fuel gauge. Okay,
below
that's
the
your
clock.
engine temperature, your GT, and your fuel flow.
The needle on the left,
That's
me, is almost to the red.
Yeah.
The needle on the right, it may be fully at the bottom.
Yeah. And what it's reading is that's your fuel flow. And that's your engine. That's your exhaust temperature on your engine. Okay. And what you do with your mixture is let's say, once you get the plane leveled out, And you got your RPM at about 2300, 2350 and leveled out. I'm gonna push the fuel. I'm gonna push the mixture all the way in. And what's gonna happen is our engine temperature gets way cold.
It did. It went way down.
Yeah, and see what that does is you're throwing a bunch of fuel in there, so you're cooling the engine down. So if you start to have engine overheat problems, you can throw more fuel in there to cool her down. Now the problem is, of course, you're going to burn a lot more fuel. And if you're not properly managing your engine in cold weather, you can actually cause engine problems because you're running too cold. So like our engine temperature went down, our fuel flow should have creeped up a little more, like 10. I don't know why.
A little, but I can't quite read it from here.
And see, it also causes more power, so we have to let off to get back down to 2300.
Okay, but I still see 1500.
Let me get back here and level off again. Okay. We're getting ready. This is making here, I think. Okay, so level off. Put her at 2300. I'm going to slowly bring the mixture back. And you're going to see the engine temperature rise.
Yep.
And what you do is you bring it to the point where it rises all the way and starts to fall. If you don't have an EGT, you'll hear the motor start cut out. Okay, so let me put it all the way back up again and do this one more time, because I wanted you to hear the engine in case
I'm not sure that I will, to be honest with you.
So just as it starts to fall, you push it back in, and then you push it in a little bit more. Okay, so where it starts to fall, you hold it there. You then turn this dial to mark where that's at.
What?
Okay, you see the little dial that's there?
What dial?
Watch the red needle. Is the red needle going down?
Well... red needle?
Yeah.
Oh, what red needle? Where?
There's a red needle and a white needle on the left.
Okay, well, maybe let me cheat and put myself in the pilot seat. Just a second. Okay, let's do this again.
Okay. Can you see the red needle moving?
I do not see a red needle unless that is the red needle and there's no red zone on that gauge.
There's no red zone. There's just a red needle. There's a little knob to the left of that. Okay. So I'm turning that needle. And right now, I'm at the most lean I can probably be. And then what you're going to do is you're going to push it back over that needle by about 2 notches. And that's the position you want to run your engine in.
Oh.
It's leaning over top, I think is what it's called. And not leaning under. Which leaning under, some people do that. They would pull it back until they're running 2 notches under. The problem with that is you're right at the point of cutout. And you're even using less fuel, but you're kind of harming the engine to do that. So as you pull, so level 2300, I got the mixture all the way in. As I pull it slowly back and the engine temperature rises, I find that point that it starts to fall. Oops, so see it's already changed a little bit. So I move the red needle up there. And then I can, as it falls, yeah, that's where I want it to be, is right about on that red needle. Some people put it where you're on the red needle, or you're putting it below the red needle, I mean above the red needle. It's just a matter of taste on that. Okay. Macon Airport, Macon Memorial should be coming up here. Yeah, still about 7 miles out right up here. So there's Macon. That's probably 36 right there. So looks like when we hit the Macon Airport, we're going to be turning. I'm going to push in the power. What you do when you go to push in the power, depending if you're just doing a small climb, you might not adjust your mixture. You might just push in a little bit of extra